right? A big tax arbitrage is out. Insurance premiums taxable beyond 5, right? And with recent run up, now people are worried, should I put in more money or will the markets fall down, right? Because the long term average is how much? Large cap mutual funds on average on a 10-year period give how much return? 12 to 14%. How much is Nifty up in the last 3 months? Nearly 18%, right? Which means there has to be a time correction, right? So now, what do I do with my money? Do I optimize it and how, right? And overall, we read about global turbulence. The US market, one of the largest markets, the interest rates are at all-time high, right? Which means there will be panic sometime in the near future, right? But what does the investor eventually want? A product which is safe, can deliver inflation-beating returns, but more importantly, consistently in good as well as bad times, right? Next slide. As advisors, aren't you worried? SEBI said B30 incentives are out. Sorry. AIFs will now go to trail. You can't make upfront. Sorry. What's happening? Insurance is gonna go and offer direct plans, right? As advisors, now you are worried that even mutual fund expense ratios will soon go down, right? After an LIC agent, the next advisor was not called an advisor, he was called a MFD, mutual fund distributor. But if the expense ratio goes down, surely you have to sustain, which means you need to build an alternate revenue source, right? I'm here to guide you on that also. Next slide. So let's look at the broader Indian ecosystem, and I'm not sure if everybody at the back can see, but I'm just going to talk about it. This is the RBI's Household Committee report and Private Wealth report saying that where is India investing, right? Still, the largest allocation still remains with fixed income. Equity, although we read and it's a widespread concept, the real wealth is not sitting out of equity. It's either in fixed income or alternates, can be real estate or gold, silver, right? And the financial assets actually are even more skewed towards fixed income, right? As Karma Capital said, right? A lot of debt money, the EPFOs of the world and all, largely debt heavy, right? Next slide. So when we look at the fixed income universe, fixed deposits are the largest, right? And then there were debt mutual funds. But what are we looking at these? Why are we looking at these? Because we are saying we only largely know 3 options. There were fixed deposits, there were NCDs, there were debt mutual funds. But are we solving and realizing that are these products beating inflation? May or may not. Are they consistently giving you returns? Maybe not. Are they giving monthly income? Maybe not. And are risks low? Because why do we do fixed income? Because we want our risk to be low, because we are already taking risk in other asset classes like equity or real estate, right? Next slide. So, is there a need for a smarter fixed income product?